Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Bree. Guys, I'm not even going to do a recap of the Real Housewives of Potomac. These episodes, no. I'm going to give you guys a rant because honestly, I don't even know kind of what even happened. All I know is that we need to talk about the fight. The other stuff that happened, I don't really care about. I mean, no offense, but I really don't. We just going to talk about exactly what happened, my thoughts on it. Also, too, we're going to talk about things like the aftermath after the fight, this upcoming reunion. I'm just going to give y'all some talking points, and I'm just going to talk about what I feel about these last two episodes. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in to another one of my episodes recaps. And as always, I'm here to discuss the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 8, Episodes 17 and 18. And yes, y'all, let's get into it. So, guys, as I said, this isn't a recap. I'm just going to give you a rant. So we're just going to start from the fashion show. I really don't even really remember episode 17. And of course, episode 18 leaves off where Candace got into, a fight with Deborah. Anyway, I'll just talk about the fashion show and then we'll lead into what happened. So basically, Ashley and Giselle, they debut their fashion line. I'll be honest, I did not like it. I felt like a lot of the fabrics, it wasn't like athleisure wear. So it looked more like, okay, after we work out, we gonna go to the club, right?
Absolutely not. Not me. Certainly not I.
Like that's what it was giving to me. I don't know, and I'm just not hating on anybody because they're entrepreneurs. I don't care for them, but I'm not going to hate on anybody. But I'm just saying personally, I did not like the designs. I definitely did not like the material. I did feel like the material was kind of cheap in a way. And I'm not being shady, guys, at all. I'm just giving you my honest opinion about the clothing line. But anyway, to me, it wasn't like athleisure wear. I don't think people would even be comfortable working out and that type of fabric and also those types of designs that they put out. So I don't know, y'all. But anyway, so they have their fashion show. And so we learn that Deborah was invited because, she's Ashley's friend. So she's there. All the girls arrive. Nneka, Candace, Wendy, Kiana is there. Karen, Charisse, they're all, Robin, they're all there to support Ashley and Giselle. So basically the fashion show is over and, Ashley and Giselle come on stage along with their models and, basically just thanking the crowd for coming. And then Giselle, says something about, Ashley really held it down as, I've been kind of MIA due to, just some personal things going on. And so as you guys know, Giselle's father at that time had brain cancer. So she was flying back and forth between, Potomac and Atlanta, to take care of him and, be by his side, things like that. So Ashley, I guess she was saying, was the one really in the trenches when it came to them getting this fashion show together, getting the line together, the clothing, all of those things. So okay, so after they do all that, right? So basically the cameras shut down, but everybody's mic is on. So we hear in the background Ashley saying, "Oh, are the cameras down? Are the cameras down?" And then we hear a voice and it's Deborah. And basically you hear in the background Deborah talking to Candace saying yeah, you were saying all this stuff. I'm just paraphrasing, y'all. You were saying all this stuff, about me, how I look like Sesame Street. So why don't you say it to my face? I'm here. Is there something we need to talk about? Candace said, and she said this, and this is on Mike. She said, "Get her away from me."
Hold on, wait. Let me fix my wig and myself, because I'm so tired of everybody talking about some, hold on.
Because somebody coming up to you as if they're going to touch you or fight you, that's a problem. So all you hear is Candace saying, "Get her away from me." Then she said, "Get the help away from me." All of a sudden, y'all, we hear a brawl break out. And I think at that moment, the cameras, well, no, after the brawl happened, the cameras picked back up. So we learn that Deborah was getting ready to fight Candace. And so Candace, trying to protect herself, she has a champagne bottle and she was about to hit her with it. And it's like, first of all, and this is what I don't like, people always come for Candace because they know she's small, she's little, and they figure they can take her. And I feel like they wouldn't try that with other people like their size or bigger. So, of course, she's going to defend herself. Let's be real. All of y'all, most part would. When you're in danger like that, it's like, what is that? Flight or fight? Fight or flight? Something like that. So, basically, before Candace even did, was defending herself, Kiana jumps in and she's like, "Deborah, don't you even dare try to hit Candace." And y'all, I'm paraphrasing. So Kiana gets into it trying to stop Deborah from attacking Candace. And then Deborah and her start fighting. And I don't know. I'm not really too sure how it kind of broke out. But basically, Kiana and her get to scrapping. And we find out that basically Deborah busted Kiana's head. Now, from the reports that I heard, especially when it happens last year when it first came out, that was Kiana was the one that kind of whooped Deborah's tail.
Now, who can't run? Now, who can't run? Who can't run? Yeah. Who ain't got speed? Play with your mama, not me. And that's on who? That's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. I'm tired.
And the only reason why Deborah was saying what she was saying is because, in the end, we find out Kiana had to get 12 stitches in her forehead. But that's what happened. So then we see, Kiana in the bathroom with a paper towel, something to paper, toilet tissue to her head with just blood on it. So, which means she got hurt really bad. But she was very, very calm, because if it was me, child, I would have been freaking out. But she was calm. And Wendy's in there with her, and so is Karen. And then Wendy tells us, she was like, first of all, Deborah started this. She came over there saying stuff to Candace and tried to attack her, and Kiana was trying to stop it. And then they started getting in this fight. Just a hot mess. With these grown women. And this was not Candace's fault. And I see all these people... Some of them, I think most people were on Candace's side, but still somehow trying to blame Candace. But anyway, we're going to get into that. So basically they have to call an ambulance. They escort Deborah out of the place. And then Deborah telling Ashley, oh, she was calling me this and that. But yeah, it's funny how you forgot that you are the one that went over to that girl to start trouble. Y'all were on opposite sides of each other. Candace is minding her business. You should have been minding yours, but you had to go over there and start stuff. And I kind of believe it was a setup. I don't understand why you waited till the cameras went down. Come on now. And then it's weird how Ashley talking about are the cameras down? I don't trust. Y'all know how I feel about Ashley. That girl, and I have been saying this, and this is way before, of course, I created a channel. But I have witnesses. I have been saying since season 3 how Ashley has evil ways. I have been saying that since season 3, not season 4, not season 5, from season 3, from what she did to Monique when she said certain things. I could always see that on her, and I picked it up on her, and people didn't believe me. But now y'all starting to see. So I just had to put that out there. But yeah, So I have been saying this since season 3, not season 5, season 4. No, I peeped Ashley from season 3, and that's when I didn't like her anymore. But anyway, let me get off that tangent. So anyway, so yeah, you see Ashley outside talking to Deborah, talking about what happened, all this stuff. So people are like looking at Kiana when they see her in the bathroom, like, oh my gosh, like what happened? And so Kiana's like, look, y'all need to calm down because y'all are making me nervous and I'm the one that got assaulted. So anyway, they call it ambulance and they arrive and they take Kiana to the hospital. And I think Karen rides with her in the ambulance. So yeah, y'all, and like for Candace to be defending herself, she had every right. For somebody to come over there, get in your face, like, yeah, you would feel scared. Anybody can attack you. You don't know if this person got an object on them, like anything. So anyway, y'all, we fast forward. It's a few days later. And as you guys know, the ladies, well, that was kind of like in episode 17. So basically, Mia got approached by Monarch magazine that they wanted to do a piece on all of the ladies, except for NECA because she had just gotten to the group. They wanted to do a magazine shoot of the ladies, basically paying homage to like all the Black women that are in entertainment. Like, excuse me, y'all. Like Candace was Diana Ross, Robin was Mariah Carey, Giselle was Beyonce, Karen was Lena Horne, Ashley was Dorothy Dandridge, and oh my gosh, who was Mia? Oh, that's so sad, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all, but I forgot who Mia was. So basically, they all did a magazine shoot, basically dressing up as these women and just paying homage. So fast forward after the whole fashion show and the fight, it's days later and they're about to do the reveal. Monarch magazine is like holding a little party to do the reveal of everybody's pictures that have paid homage to these Black women in entertainment. So basically they all arrived to the event, but you can just like feel the tension. And let me tell you this, right? So Giselle shows up with her hairstylist named Cal. They're sitting here talking about the fight, basically blaming Candace, talking about it's that mouth. It's that mouth. That's what Giselle was saying. So yeah, like basically saying, oh, well, no wonder she got hit because it's that mouth. And I'm just sitting here like, oh, so whenever y'all run your mouths, it's okay. Like nobody should hit you. But if Candace has mouth, because you know she can read and she's very quick with it, like I love quick-witted people. They're so smart to me. Like, for her to be thinking of things off the top of her head like that, it's just very amazing to me. But anyway, but it's okay when y'all do it, but when she does it, it's a problem. Like, this goalpost keeps moving. Like, let me not even get into it. Anyway, so they start talking about Candace, basically blaming her. And then, of course, Wendy arrives, Candace arrives. And so peep this out, right? So Candace's sister is there. And basically, she checked Ashley. She brought her to the side and she's like, look, I don't ever want to see my sister get attacked again. Don't you ever bring that friend around her or it's going to be some problems with me and you.
Now, why am I in it? And you could have did it. See, I get drawn into. She never apologized.
That's basically what she was saying in a whole nutshell. She wasn't saying that verbatim, but that's kind of how it was. And Ashley looked kind of shook and she was like, well, yeah, I'm not, or whatever. So anyway, so we see the group, together, of course, all the ladies. And so basically Karen's like, I'm going to check you, Ashley, and Wendy's like, I'm going to check you too. Because how dare you bring somebody around to attack one of our castmates, and I'm paraphrasing, y'all. You brought somebody around our group that put us all in harm's danger. Kiana now has this gash on her head because of your friend. And, like, that's not cool. Why would you bring this girl knowing she was possibly going to attack Candace? What the freak is wrong with you?
I told you it was a legitimate mistake.
And even Wendy got in her behind. It was like, you don't do that. And Karen's like, you done brought us several steps back And now there's so much dissension among this group, and now this made it even worse. So basically, Ashley's saying, I didn't know that was going to happen. Two grown women should be able to, be in a place together without there being a fight and all this other stuff. And so Wendy's like, what are you talking about? This girl came over to Candace to start with her. What are you talking about? Two women should be in a place together and not have a fight. No, your girl was the one coming over to pick a fight with Candace. So miss me with all that stuff.
I don't need no lecture from you, but I have to conduct myself in this house.
Like y'all, and it's so funny to me how Ashley be thinking people are stupid. She really does. She really thinks she's the smart one, and everybody else around her don't peep nothing. Girl, get out of here with all that. Anyway, so basically, Ashley apologizes. She doesn't even apologize to Candace. She doesn't even say, you know what, girl, I apologize on behalf of my friend. That was wrong. She had no business putting her hands on you. I shouldn't have brought her around. She didn't even really want to acknowledge Candace. And then I've noticed in the episode, she, I think she told Candace's sister, I care for Candace and I wouldn't want her to get hurt. Some bull crap, which we all know it's a lie, because no, you don't care for her. You are jealous and envious of Candace, and it is very sad. And I really pray for you, because to be like that is just terrible. Like, you wanted to see Candace get hurt or something. Like, that's crazy to me. Anyway, so basically they're saying, we need to all agree that we need to have peace among this group and at least be cordial, because this is absolutely insane. So basically Mia, greets the crowd and, thanks them for coming to the event, to seeing the unveiling of everybody's photos, all that good stuff, right? So just when you think the episode ends, we see it says 3 months later. Child. Now I'm going to give it to him, but I'm going to wait to the end, right? So it's 3 months later, right? And we see Gordon and Mia in their kitchen. Child, the tension, you could definitely, it was there. So basically, y'all, they gave us a lifetime performance, I will say. They gave us the performance of the year. And this part was definitely the best out of the whole season, because y'all know I've been struggling trying to get these recaps out, right? So anyway, basically the whole gist of this scene was basically Gordon airing out Mia's dirty laundry. So he told all of us as the audience that Mia has been cheating on him with this dude named Ink. Basically, he's a high school sweetheart of hers. She's never stopped talking to him. He even said, even before we got married, he was still in your life. You never stopped talking to him. Then when we got married, he was still in our lives. You still didn't cut him off. And I feel like he was trying to break our marriage up. So Mia's like, what are you talking about? All this other stuff. And he was like, look, we had an arrangement. At a certain point, I could no longer perform my husband duties. And so, of course, you being a younger woman, you're going to want some. So we agreed that you can go get you something, have something on the side, but don't be sloppy with it. We agreed you would not bring the children in it. And basically, you wouldn't embarrass me having your business out on the street or whatever. So Mia's like, so then what's the problem? He was like, well, you broke our rules. One, you brought the kids around this dude, which is so disrespectful. But I'm like, dude, you telling your wife to commit adultery. So what are you talking about? Y'all, what is wrong with these? Anyway, so he was like, one, you brought the kids around this dude. And then two, you were sloppy with it. People knowing our business out in the street, they're seeing you with this guy and you married. And I'm like, Gordon, it's so funny to me how we're getting mad about wifey being an adulterer. Aren't you the one that cheated on your wife with Mia? So now all of a sudden you want to have a problem? Don't you know you're going to reap what you sow? Like, it's so amazing to me how people really sit up here, think you're going to play these adulterous games and not get played. Like, come on now. You don't think God is watching all this stuff. He's not going to bless this marriage, because how you got her is how you losing her right now. And all Mia does is think about herself. She don't even think about her kids. Anyway, so let me get back into it, right? So basically, he put all her business out on Front Street. They're kind of going back and forth with it. And she's like, look, I'm not happy in this marriage. Like, every time we get into it, it becomes a thing. Then she said something about, like, basically, Mia was saying, you won't even let me leave you in peace. You busy locking me in the room so that I can't get out. Now, I'm going to say this. That's on some other stuff. It even says in scripture, if your spouse wants to leave, let them leave. If they want to come back, have them back. But you cannot hold people against their will. God doesn't even do that. He gives us all free will. So who are you to be locking people in the room? That's like low key. Y'all know what I'm saying in code. I don't like that. She want to leave, you let her leave. You don't be locking nobody in a room. Who do you think you are? Like, I don't agree with that at all. It's wrong. Anyway, and of course he didn't want to talk about it. But also too, this was brought up in the scene. Child, they talking about their son. They don't even know if it's Gordon's, and it might be Ink.
Wow, son. Wow. That's crazy, yo.
Now, peep this. Now, I ain't stupid. I remember Mia said that her and Gordon, because she was talking to Nneka about it, her and Gordon did IUI in order to conceive Jeremiah. So, now all of a sudden, he might be Ink's child. I honestly feel like that part was for a storyline. I don't even believe it's real. I do believe that their son is Gordon's. I don't believe it's that other man. And I just feel like they were saying that just for a storyline and trying to stay on TV, because, you know, Mia lies so daggone much. You can't believe nothing out of her mouth. What are you talking about? Y'all did IUI. How we go from IUI to I don't know if this your baby. Like, girl, bye. So to me, honestly, I feel like that part was fake, but who knows? So they start talking about the paternity of their son. Girl, y'all a hot mess. And I'm like, Dad, y'all would, like, just for TV and fame and money, like, you're not protecting your children. I'm pretty sure children at school know this. Like, you know, how this little boy is going to feel. Like, what is going on in the minds of these parents? So anyway, then Mia says, you know, like, the reason why basically, you know, I'm separating from you, you just became mean, nasty, and I'm paraphrasing, so I'm trying to remember if that's what she was saying. But basically, in a nutshell, he's not the same man she married. She says, I don't want to be miserable, and had the nerve, y'all, to be saying, yeah, this is not the life God wants for me. And I'm just sitting here like, girl, what are you talking about? You're an adulterer. You got with a married man behind his wife's back. 2, you're cheating on him now as your husband with another man, and you're still married. You're not divorced, and you got a whole boyfriend. Don't be bringing God into this mess. He ain't got nothing to do with this mess. Somehow this ain't the life. What you talking about? Anyway, let me calm down. Y'all, so anyway, she starts saying that. Somehow they get on the topic of money. And so she's like, Gordon, let me check you real quick. First of all, I'm the one making deposits into your account, okay? Because I'm the one out here trying to move it, shake it, and groove it and get this check. And I'm taking care of you and putting food in your mouth. So don't you even come to me about no money. So I'm like, oops, she got you there, Gordon. So anyway, y'all, that was the gist of that scene. A hot freaking mess. And so then it shows clips for upcoming the reunion. The reunion's going to be good. The ladies all looked really nice in their outfits, kind of like the best I've seen them. And yeah, we're going to get into that. But yeah, y'all, that's the end of my rant. That's kind of like what happened with episodes 17 and 18. Y'all, but I really, really hope you guys enjoyed, because I just had some choice words for this. But thank you guys. And scene. So yeah, y'all, I'm going to give episodes 17 and 18. I'm giving episode 17 a 7. And I'm going to give episode 18, I'm going to give it a 9. Only because mostly of Gordon and Mia's scene. Because that was a really great ending to that finale. So that's why I'm giving it a 9. But overall, y'all, for this season, okay, maybe not. I'm not going to give my thoughts overall for the season yet. I'm not going to give my number until after the reunion. All parts have passed, so I'll wait for that. But anyway, y'all, thank you guys so much for tuning in to one of my rant recaps, I guess. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you can be informed whenever I upload a new video. Also, too, comment down below. Tell me your thoughts on this. Well, actually, on episodes 17 and 18, because I know I'm a little behind, y'all. But yeah, tell me your thoughts on episodes 17 and 18. I just want to know what you thought. You know, tell me about what you thought about the fight, the thing between Gordon and Mia. Just a hot mess, y'all. Y'all just tell me what it is. But thank you guys so much. And before you go, I'd love to say a prayer over you. And so here it goes. So may the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. May the Lord give you his peace, protection, and favor. This is my prayer over your life in Jesus' name. Amen. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you in my next recap. And yeah.